Hello everybody, my name is Solo, welcome back to the channel, and today, honestly, I'm gonna be real honest here. I think Anime Rangers X has tried super hard to make things harder, but in that same, instance, they have just absolutely, completely kind of trashed the game for a lot of people. Like, the fact that the time limit is so long, and the fact that, mind you, I'm in the hard mode, but still, is just so much is just ridiculous. Let me back out here. So basically, I heard a rumor that the reason why it's so bad, this update, is apparently, and this is just a rumor, there's no I haven't seen really any confirmation, but apparently some of the testers got fired because basically they told the guy who was balancing it to make it super hard, and apparently were gatekeeping how to actually beat it, to the point where they literally sat there and made it so then only certain, only the testers were getting the actual whatchamacallit, yeah, the actual Gogeta, shiny Gogeta. And I'm gonna tell you guys this, I'm not gonna say go back to limited units. I like the whole shiny is the limited thing. However, if we're going to have a dev team that's going to listen to these testers who are all little troglodytes. Now, all the testers are not troglodytes, but the people, if this is true, the people who were gatekeeping how to get that done, and were sitting there doing that so then they could get the unit, I would say are troglodytes. Because if you're going to do that and you're supposed to be a tester for the game, you're just a horrible tester, to be honest with you. Also, apparently they changed. I'm gonna take off Pride's Sung because apparently he got nerfed. But apparently Crimson Owl got changed. We're gonna bring her in and we're gonna try the Gogeta event again. 0.5 on the normal is just ridiculous. But yeah, just how do you actually beat Gogeta, right? Obviously you can go into this and do the oh, Gogeta has a billion health. Why does it? Hold up, I literally put her in as my last unit. Why is she not there? You guys saw me equip her too, unless I just didn't hit the equip button. Makes no sense. Oh yeah, also, just to put this out, because I've been putting this in all the videos I've made currently, with all the things going on. Oh, it's because I have Soul King here. Here, let me unequip him. Let's equip her. Who else do I want to put in here? Because I don't want to put any Halo, quote-unquote, characters in here. Do I just put Bunny in here? I'm gonna put Bunny in there, why not? But it's just one of those things that if it is true, I don't like it. I don't like the limited unit thing either. Honestly, the limited unit thing was worse because it was literally the first 2 events they did with the limited thing, and I already talked a bunch about this when it was a thing. The 2 limited events that they did with the limited Yuta and the limited Sid, literally were just super bad. And what I mean by that is when Yuta was the thing, legitimately it went so fast that anyone who had the money to just spend on getting their characters to the top of the top literally did that, and then went through and got all the Yutas. And they didn't there wasn't a limit of 1 per person, even though there's no multiple limit or multiple unit fusion or anything like that. but there was no limit per person. So the people who were already at the top by paying were just literally siphoning Yutas out. And we saw this with multiple of the content creators in the creator chat literally saying that they were doing it just so then people couldn't get their hands on Yuta. And I thought that was just ridiculous. I'm also, hold up, I'm gonna take off the ability SFX because I'm kind of like, it's kind of spamming my stuff. But yeah, we saw them doing that. And then, so they got done with Yuta, and a bunch of people didn't get him because these, you know, these content creators and these people who are already paying literally just sniped all of them because it was super limited. Even with the restock, it was like still bad. And then, so we got another limited event, maybe like a month, if that, afterward, which was the Sid event. And that one was worse because what people found out is the Yuta that was featured for that first event could one-shot the boss for the Sid event. Meaning that if someone like these guys who, you know, were hoarding Yutas went in with Yuta and used the ultimate, immediately got done with the stage. Like, I'm talking like 15 to 30 seconds for completions. So they also hoarded all the Sids, and I got so much backlash for the video I made about that, but honestly, I don't care if you don't like the fact that I made a video about that. Like, that genuinely actually pissed me off. Like, that is just horrible game design in general, because if you're basically saying, oh, well, like, since our content creators hoarded, that's our issue. Yeah, it's called limiting, like learning to limit one per person, because there's no reason to have more than one version of a character. Right? And with like Gogeta, you know, you can limit the shinies because people are going to want shinies as well. But it's still a low chance currently anyway. Like literally if I wanted to like farm this, because let's be honest, it's gonna take a while because of how much damage it's gonna take to literally get all this stuff to the point that I can actually do it. We're literally gonna be sitting here for probably a good like what, maybe like 10 minutes or something like that. I don't know, however long it's gonna take them for the primal fusion stuff to be done. Really? I don't know, it's weird. But like with this update, like, and hearing rumors that some of the testing team might have gotten, you know, fired because they're trying to do that, it's just scummy. If you're going into this like to be a tester and your first thought is I'm gonna make it so then I know the strategy and no one else knows the strategy, you're just kind of a scummy person. And to be honest, that's kind of the theme of Roblox right now. Everybody, like, there's a lot of people becoming scummy people on Roblox, including Roblox themselves, which is absolutely wild. You guys are wondering why I brought Crimson Owl, by the way. So Crimson Owl's passive got actually reworked. So for example, she has an ultimate. Yeah, Owl's Judgment is the ult, which is this. Which I think is pretty sick. And of course there's Zawaldo. But if you read, she got a bunch of like changes. When an ally falls below 50, grant them a shield. Ito's bleed deals an additional 10% damage each time it's reapplied to the same target. So I think she's gonna be decent when fighting Gogeta. Anyway, but yeah, we're gonna be here for a little bit. As like damage and stuff ranks up, we should be fine. It's just, it's gonna take a second. But like the hard mode is or not the hard mode, I think it's the like nightmare mode or whatever, is already just ridiculously insane to try to get done. I know there's gonna be somebody, oh, it's easy to do that. Sure, let's go with the word easy, I guess. We're also they're also like teasing the reaction or the like stuff for the next update, which I think is pretty neat. But yeah, I didn't like the fact that literally the like first iteration of this event was Gogeta at 10 billion or 100 billion health. Like, that was stupid. It was a stupid thing to do. Like, there's a way to make things hard without giving him 100 billion health. Just stupid. Anyway, I'm gonna see if there's any way to make this team better in the meantime while I'm waiting for this to end. I don't even know if I'm gonna get the clear here, just based on the fact that I have I don't know how many minutes is 9,900 like seconds. I mean, I could literally calculate it. 900 divided by 60. Oh yeah, 15. Oh yeah, we should have it done in 15 minutes. But yeah, anyway, I will be back. I'm gonna do some research, see if I can figure out how to make the team better to deal with this, but it's still kind of weird either way. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, I was wrong. I'm not doing enough damage currently. Yeah, so we're gonna try this guy's team, I suppose. So yeah, let's grab them. It requires me to get Kirito, but since I know he's in the dungeon, I should be fine. So I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be 100% real. I don't think I'm currently made to do this event, like this boss event, because it's just kind of nuts. So the closest I think I got him down to like 100 or so million. But the issue is right now my main DPS is actually Yoruichi, because, well, she's the only one who can stack damage. Now, mind you, I probably shouldn't have that soul on her, but like, as of right now, like, the only way to keep her, how do you put it, to keep her from getting, you know, absolutely blasted is by putting like evade, right? And that's currently the only way to keep her from getting absolutely, well, blasted. By, what's his face? By Gogeta, currently. I don't even think there's like a... Yeah, I'd have to literally take this off of him. And if we bring her in, I think now she has a good chance. She'll have a good chance to dodge, but even then, it's kind of still like hit or miss. So let's go in. Also, I still don't like that it's a 0.5% chance. I'm kind of glad the Dragon Ball's a 1% chance no matter what you do, but yeah, still. It says ignoring unit evasives, which makes no sense. So he's guaranteed to hit, right? And he's immune to critical hits. They literally designed this to be one of the most painful fights ever in this game. I know there's probably gonna be somebody, well, your stuff's not max level, well, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. I'm sorry, but like, I shouldn't have to be scouring like the interwebs to be able to yeah, to be able to play the game, to be honest. Like, as it stands right now, I've like looked at multiple YouTube videos trying to tell people like how to do it, and it's just irritating because it either requires a unit like Kirito, who it doesn't tell you the percentage of how to get him in any of the chests. It's just apparently random, because I haven't seen any like information about it. If anybody can help me with that, that'd be great. But not only that, it seems like Honestly, at this point, the only choice I have is to sit there and farm dungeon overnight, and then hope and pray that I get Kirito, and even then, still try to get like all these people to Sovereign, which if you guys haven't noticed, I got 3 new Sovereigns right here. But yeah, get all these people to Sovereign, and then also get enough Dr. Punks to like upgrade a bunch of people to level 100. It's just, how do I describe it? I shouldn't have to ultra min max to do this event. And the worst part about it is he's not even the ranger unit. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, this is not, like, this is a secret, by the way. This isn't like a ranger unit. This is a secret unit that they're doing an event for. And that means, if you guys don't know, the ranger unit, I believe, currently is Gohan. But the issue is you're also, even if you do the ranger stage for Gohan, you're still kind of like, whatchamacallit, you're still at the mercy of the RNG system, because the only way to get Gohan is by getting the Prodigy Warrior, but the only way to get the Prodigy Warrior, no matter which one you do, is of course, well, grinding the ranger stage he dropped from. So yeah, that's fun. I don't know, I feel like they wanted to add difficulty, and I do appreciate them wanting to add difficulty, but from the rumors I've seen and everything else, it feels like they basically did what SpongeBob did after they nerfed a bunch of stats, where they sat there and not only did they nerf a bunch of stats, they also like buffed up everything else's like damage, right? And just made it absolutely a nightmare to actually do anything. Which in turn just kind of made everything else like feel bad about the update. Like the fact that to get Gohan is like a 0.25 chance, like, is absolutely nuts. Like, just to put it to you this way, I did a overnight when I got Super 17 and did not get Gohan whatsoever. Which is insane, because if I'm getting 20-second clear times on like different stages, you'd think me leaving this to go overnight would, you know, let me get a Gohan, but apparently not. I don't know. I feel like the more this game goes on, the more the percentages for stuff is gonna go up, and I'm glad that they like borrowed the trials from ALS, but it's still not, I guess, great. But yeah, I don't know. I have issues with this update. While I do want to enjoy it like all together, I feel like this update is still a checklist of, well, do you know exactly how to do this event? If you do, then you can do it. But if you don't know how to do the event, then you're kind of clueless until somebody else tells you how to do the event. Right? I know it's not all about Gogeta, and it's not all about that, you know, the big ticket item is getting Gohan. But I don't know, it's still a part of it. Like, the fact that I'm hearing rumors that like people made it intentionally hard so then like the testers knew how to do it, it's just kind of, how do I put it? Kind of makes me deterred from playing. I'm gonna still play, don't get me wrong. I'm just deterred from it, you know, hearing that, because it's like, so what's happening is kind of the same thing that happened with like Sid and those things, where they made it so then the people who got Yuta got an easier chance of getting Sid. Meanwhile, normal players who, you know, didn't get lucky enough to get Sid are just kind of screwed. So, yeah. Anyway, that's how I feel about this update. But yeah, I guess that's going to be it for the video. If you guys did enjoy, as always, hit the like button, comment down below. What do you guys think of the update? Do you guys have any tips when it comes to fighting Gogeta in any capacity? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so then you guys never miss a video. And as always, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.